This is the ground tank. It looks unlike anything else I have ever seen in this game, and I actually kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. It looks super weird. It's also got some interesting stats. So, in terms of, like, right off the bat, would I recommend people buy it? It's in this, like, Dune Battle Pass thing. It's kind of like Halloween events in the past. Where you get to, I believe it's level 30. Level 29, you get the tank. So, buying the Battle Pass, yes, I would say it's worth it, in my opinion. You get so much more than just the tank. You get credits, you get lots of boosters, you get these crates that actually have some interesting stuff in them. I don't know why it's not letting me click on them. But they have, like, camos and stuff in them. So overall, the event itself is worth getting. I think it's like $10 for Americans, $13 for me. But I would not recommend, like, spending gold to get the tank. Like, once you've bought this event, just grind it if you're gonna play the game enough. Don't bother, like, wasting your gold to get this tank. But it's a lot of fun, and it reminds me a lot of the VK168 in many ways. Its gun, for instance, like, it has less alpha by about 20. It's 440 alpha. It has very mid, like, aim time and dispersion. It has, like, 4 seconds of aim time. So it kind of feels like a Russian gun. It's not very accurate when you want it to be. But overall, it's a fun tank. Its mobility is pretty good. It has this mechanic called, what is it? Desert Force, something like that, where basically it improves your terrain resistance on desert maps, which is kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, it kind of fits the tank. The mechanic's already on another tank in the game. I can't remember. It's like the Pharaoh or some tier 7. So I guess it's kind of cool that they added it to this, because it does fit the whole, like, Dune theme, I guess. But anyways, we're going to go... I want to see where the team's going to go, because this map, I'm probably going to end up going mid. Honestly, this tank has good gun depression. It has, I believe, 9 degrees of gun depression, so you can work most ridge lines. The gun, it's not very tall on the tank, so the tank is huge itself. Like, it's literally almost as big as a mouse. Its turret is, like, basically as wide as the mouse. But its gun is not that high up, so you just have this weird, like, thing that's, like, sticking out of the top of the turret that people can shoot at. So if you're not, like, facing directly at your opponents with this turret, you are going to get penned, like, on the sides of it. It's a different story with the hull. The tracks are actually, you can shoot through the tracks at certain angles, which is just super weird. And it makes it almost better to poke side on with this tank. I know that sounds really strange, but like, keeping your turret facing towards the opponent, but then poking your tracks, like, side on, you can kind of bait shells from people. It's pretty weird. But it almost makes this tank, it's a fun tank to play. I don't know what this guy is doing. That's crazy, though. Yeah, but its armor is kind of, it's okay. It works sometimes. It honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it works better than I thought it would. When I first got this tank, I was like, oh, the armor is gonna be, like, terrible. And it somewhat is, but it also, like, it does its job, I think. But if you're gonna be, like, driving this tank and you're thinking it's gonna be like an armored fortress, no, it's not. The VK100 and 168 both have, I would say, more armor than this does. But you can see here, okay, what are you doing? I was gonna say, you can see we're kind of bouncing a lot of shells. I don't know what this guy's doing. But I'm sort of just baiting my track wheels into the open and seeing if they'll shoot at them. That guy actually did pen me. That's kind of interesting. Let's see if we can pen the Yag. Nice max roll into the Yag. I mean, we're winning on base cap, so I'm not too worried about just sitting here. I'm gonna keep sitting here. Yeah. Is he penning? Oh, wait. Is that a weak spot? I didn't even know that was a weak spot. That's strange. So apparently that's a weak spot. Nice HE into the Scorpion. I mean, at this point, the enemy team can't really do a whole lot. They're all just sort of sitting here. Like, I don't know. They're just staring at me. Hopefully I can spot that Scorpion again. Maybe. Maybe he pokes again. I am spotted, so... He did poke again. Crazy. Hopefully that probably didn't. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move away from this spot. If that scorpion can sit there unspotted, I'm not gonna keep bleeding to him. There's no point. I might just HE the egg, kill him, and then go from there. Yoink. Alright, oh, hello. Here we go, let's test out the armor. In a face hug, it's probably pretty trash because there is a spot that you can pen right under the gun. Like the mantlet, you can see where you just penned that now. It's a pretty bad weak spot. I guess wiggling the gun might help to defend that, but it's pretty bad. You can just see it's kind of going right through it. Luckily, we win! So that was an okay game. I don't know how much damage I did. Probably like 2,800 if I had to guess. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did no damage. We'll see. Oh, 3K. Okay, so not bad. Not a bad first game. So, yeah, overall, maps like that, the ground tank can work. I mean, the enemy team just played like... I don't even know what they were doing. They just sat in the open and let me farm them. You can't really play this thing hull down. It's so big. Like, the turret just sticks over the hill. So, I mean, your best bet is to just kind of try and bait shells with your tracks and wiggle your turret around. It's more of an annoying tank to deal with, I think, for enemies. Especially since it's still new. I'm not sure how this tank's going to do, let's say, in, like, a couple of months' time when more people are playing it and when more people know how to actually deal with it. But for now, the armor's okay. There's just a lot of troll angles with it. This will be an interesting map for some side scrape gameplay, because going this side of the map, hopefully our team goes here. I don't know how that guy just bled already. But yeah, this should be a good spot to side scrape with this tank, because the side is really, really troll. It's really good. I think that the only issue is I think I'm tall enough to where that guy can actually see me. So we'll see. Can I pen? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, so for now, I'm just going to sit here. Hopefully, I'm going to angle my turret out this way, because this cheek can be penned even front on with heat, or with premium. So, angling it out like this is kind of just making it an auto bounce. Yeah, we'll just keep holding here. VK shoots. I almost want to poke this. And I'm going to. Okay. I might get penned back from this TD. Ooh, didn't. Nice. Okay. He's going to aim at me, but he took too long. Crazy. This guy doesn't even... I don't know what he's doing. Anyways. Also, the track repair speed's pretty quick, I will say. I don't know if it's because... I think it's because of the special ability I can see at the bottom there. It looks like it gives you more track repair. I forgot to look at that. I think it's like 50% more track repair speed or something. But it's good, whatever it is. So on desert maps, at least, you don't have to worry about clicking your repair button as much for tracks. Let's see if I can get a nice pen. Yes, 421. I actually don't care if this Emil clips me. I have so much health that I couldn't be bothered to care. I should have... Oh, never mind. We're not finishing him off. I guess I'll go for the Emil then. Let's ram this Emil. The pen is also another good thing about this tank. It has a lot of it. It's like... Oh! That's a nice ram as well. So yeah, this tank's very heavy. It has good pen. Like, overall, it's a good tank. I feel like this tank in, like, game modes might be pretty fun. I don't know if it's gonna have, like, rammer... like ramming rig or whatever it's called in Mad Games, but I think it would be pretty fun if it does. I hope they give it that. I haven't played Mad Games in ages, so I don't know what it has, or the invisibility thing, whatever it's called. I hope they give it that, because then it would actually be a really fun game mode tank. But overall, I don't think that was a terrible game. I don't think I did as much as the first one, but with that RAM, I might have still been able to do a decent amount of damage. We'll see. What did I get? What score? Yeah, 2,600. Not terrible. Not the best. But, oh my gosh, RHM did 4K. Holy. Alright. But anyways, that's a good showcase of the ground tank. It's, again, a very fun vehicle. I do recommend getting the battle pass for it. I don't recommend buying the thing with gold, though, as I did. I was a bit of an idiot and bought it with gold. It was like $40 or something Canadian. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this first showcase of a vehicle. I'm thinking about doing more of these tank reviews in the future. Again, I haven't uploaded for like a year. But, again, with my schedule being a bit better now, I think I can. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.